Crunchy. Hello, Crunch community. My name is Levi Out Loud. You can call me Levi. You can call me Loud. Just don't call me out. I'm here with John, and we are going to be reacting to Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Um, in my opinion, John, this is probably a video game franchise done really amazing. It follows that meta that I never really liked, that whole trope where they bring them to like the real world. Like they do that with Smurfs,
Mm-hmm.
Yogi Bear, and like just this is just a surprise because you saw how bad that Sonic trailer came out, where he looked
Yeah,
all realistic. He looked like
yeah.
a roadkill.
I'm telling you, dude, it's one of the few times that internet bullying was worth it, man. Internet bullying was worth it at that time. And it was deserved, man. I mean, going back to seeing that Sonic character design was really bad. And I can only imagine. Like, even if the movie did as well as it did and it kept that same design for Sonic, I think that it just would have been destroyed. Like people just would have destroyed this movie. And it's really fun to see that callback in that one Disney movie. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Chippendale. Yeah,
Chippendale, seeing that callback to Chippendales, that was
ugly
amazing.
Sonic.
That is so funny. That is so funny to see that callback. But dude, like this is one of those very few franchises that has um turned video game movies around. It's one
Yeah.
of those that it's done pretty well. Like they're not like movies that are just gonna be standing the test of time, and we'll be watching it 10 years from now. But they're fun movies right now, which is all I can ask for. And I've really enjoyed them. If they stand the test of time, that's amazing. But I mean, the simple casting of Jim Carrey, I think, holds a lot of
Mhm.
water for the franchise. So I think that's just been a really good choice, and I'm so glad that he's continuing to come out and do these movies, because I feel like he's been at this point in his career where he's ready to hang up his hat, and I'm so glad he's still here for Sonic the
Yeah, yeah,
Hedgehog, and he's still
yeah.
continuing to do that.
Yeah. He said he'll do. I think he said he'll do. He'll keep doing Sonic as long as he's Fat Eggman. He'll keep doing it as long as he's Fat Eggman. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
man. This is
But
definitely the perfect role for him. I would have never casted Jim Carrey as Eggman, to be honest. Like their personalities are so crazy different, but it's worked so well so far.
yeah, I truly love Ben Schwartz as Sonic. He
Yeah.
somehow makes this like this character into how Sonic's supposed to be. He's supposed to be like a little bit cute, a little bit annoying, like super
Hmm.
hyperactive, and
Yeah.
he does it really well. And then the sequel is so good. The sequel was
Yeah.
just there was so many references. The whole Sonic logo when he's dancing,
Hmm.
bringing Idris Elba as Knuckles was such a great choice.
Yeah. That was a
And
really
then
fun choice. Yeah, to see him kind of be like that stuck in the old world type of mindset, does it, and then like sarcasm just goes over. It's like it's great. It's basically like Drax, from Guardians of the Galaxy, but it works well. I really like
yeah,
that it works well in the dynamic that they're doing. And what was the last thing I was gonna say? Man, but so far, I was gonna bring up Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry also had the bringing the real world characters, but it's just a cartoon, so it's basically like Space Jam back in the day. So I thought that was better. Kind of just having them be a cartoon. But I think this animation style that they've chosen has worked wonders.
oh
It's
yeah,
the best choice
like
possible. Best
just
choice
want to
possible.
like feel that whatever the lightning fur that they have, like
Mm-hmm.
they
Yeah.
did really well. It looks as great as the Pokemon movie when it came out.
Yeah,
Detective
yeah, I was
Pikachu.
gonna bring that up because I think that's probably the best
Yeah.
iteration of animation as well in a movie.
Mhm. What else? I think like even like it's such great dialogue and just really great jokes. Like it's in the second movie. There's also a moment where you don't see any of the cartoon characters or video game characters. You don't see them, and they're doing like this whole wedding
Mhm,
um, fiasco, and
mhm.
they're falling on an ice sculpture and stuff like that. That was really funny. That was actually entertaining.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was gonna be, but I enjoyed it a lot. And
yeah,
then
and I feel like that's all we can ask for, man. Because when you have a slew of movies that have come out that have just been bad, like just straight bad, went from the video game genre. I mean,
Oh
this is
yeah.
probably the best we can get, you know, and this is all I ask for. Like, if it's enjoyable and I can have a few laughs and it's got good action and animation, like that's all I can ask for, man. Like that's right now, that's what the bare minimum gets you for me.
Yeah, we'll talk about Borderlands later on
Oh,
because
dude, don't
that's
even bring up Borderlands.
the. But not the Knuckle show was okay. I saw that. It wasn't like it was just like a little side adventure. You know, it was entertaining. It was a good like weekend watch. I'll say
Mhm.
that much. But I'm excited for this. You think it's just gonna be Shadow, or what do you think we're gonna see?
I don't know, man. I really hope we get to see Rouge the Bat.
Rouge the Bat. I don't know if
I
the internet's ready for the Rouge the Bat, man.
I don't know,
I don't
dude.
know.
Like, I feel like it's gonna
Dude,
be there, and I'm really excited for it.
like,
But I hear, but from my rumors that I've heard, that's gonna take a lot of plot synopsis from Sonic Adventure 2, and that's one of my favorite games of all time. So
it's good.
I really do hope they pay great homage to it. And I remember they had this little sample bit from the main song that's in that movie when they revealed the logo, and I'm ready to hear this song in this movie. I will lose my shit. I will be that guy in the theater to clap if I hear that song, because
I
I
need.
love that song so much in the game.
I just need Follow Me, man. I need Follow Me. I need
or
City
or
Escape.
City Escape. Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah.
That's what I need. Follow me.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do it, man.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Sonic, you finally found your family.
Try to keep up.
I know it hasn't always been easy, but you didn't change who you are in here.
Yeah, in my lungs.
Or your heart.
I love the whole Paramount rings.
Mhm.
There's been a high-level security breach,
There he fucking is.
Yeah.
and we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance. Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Shadow's story began a lot like your Sonic, but where you found family and friends, Shadow found only pain and loss.
They gotta shoot that girl, man. They got.
Yeah,
Show
they
it.
have to.
Start with the giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with a giant fireball.
He is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
No, no. My turn. Can we just talk about this? He's too powerful. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
This is a bad idea.
When has that ever stopped me?
Yo, I'm cheesy. Oh, let's go.
Visitors, this is sad, Robotnik, even for you.
We need your help.
On one condition. Do this! If I can't rule the world, I'll save it! I need room.
Sir, I don't have the proper materials.
Found some.
When we're done, there won't be anything left.
Hey, no cheat codes. What did you do?
Did you see the cow? The cow?
Yeah.
Yo, he did the Kira slide.
Yeah, I'm ready for this movie, dude.
Welcome home, my boy.
Is it?
It couldn't be. Couldn't it? Are you? In the saggy flesh.
Holy shit!
That is pretty
Dude.
cool.
Movie of the year.
I don't know about movie of the year. I don't know about movie of the year, but I am very excited for it. I am very excited for it, dude. Fat Robotnik is here.
Yeah, Fat Robotnik.
Hmm.
They went with his request. He said he's only come back if he play Fat Robotnik.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm ready for it, dude. I'm ready for it.
I thought I got spoiled. I thought because I saw a picture of Amy somewhere, so I thought like, okay, so it comes at the last second or something like that. But okay, that was great, and they showed a lot of Shadow. I was like, holy shit!
Yeah.
So, like Shadow's gonna come out like straight up. He's not gonna be like coming out like in the middle of the film. Like
Yeah.
this movie is all about Shadow.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And I'm very surprised about how strong Shadow is from the looks of it. I mean, he literally just took on everybody by himself. So, I mean, it wasn't just, him versus Sonic. So I really enjoyed that. So it's not just gonna be like the video game where it was just kind of you're kind of versus just one character the entire time. Because right now it just seems like Sonic's just not enough to take him on, unless we find out somewhere along the line that he is using chaos control, which is in the video game. So
Tails can't fight, man. He just kicked the shit out of him.
Tails can't fight. So yeah, there's no way. But like him and Knuckles, like yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's definitely gonna be a fight.
Oh, he looks a lot more intimidating than the last hedgehog I fought.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the dialogue, man. I'm ready. I was cheesing throughout the whole thing, man. I want to see those Chow real quick.
Yeah, that was a really quick sequence. That was like really quick.
Oh, where was it?
It was like right before that part. Try versus this December.
This December?
Yeah, just after that.
When we're done, there won't be anything left.
Hey, no cheat codes.
No,
there. Yeah, right
oh,
there.
Yeah,
it was for a frame, yeah. Now it looks like it's just a restaurant.
Like a Freddy Fazbear type of deal. That's cool.
Yeah. Like it doesn't look like they're actually introducing them, but we're gonna get a little Easter egg, it looks like.
Yeah, that's cool. I still like that. There's my babies right there. All that Chow Garden.
I left all of them, dude. I never paid attention to the Chow Garden. I abandoned all of them.
No, I was there. I was there for hours, just taking them to school, making sure they learn.
No, dude. I just created monstrosities. I just put nothing but animals in them, and I just left.
I took them to karate,
and I put all the mystical animals I can find too, like the unicorn, the dragon, all only put the strong ones in there.
Dragon was cool. I remember that. But yeah, oh my god, I don't know who else is gonna show up. I don't know how many Sonic movies they're gonna make, because there's a lot of Sonic characters.
Yeah. There's a lot of Sonic characters. That is true. I feel like they could get really lost in creating the Sonic characters, bringing them into the light. I'm glad that right now they're only focusing on Shadow, because I feel like he's a very big vocal point of the show, and I think him alone is gonna bring everybody to the theaters, and it's gonna make everybody very excited. So that alone is just So I think with them introducing more characters, it could fall victim into like a pacing issue, taking attention away from Shadow. I wouldn't mind if they brought in like Rouge the Bat, because I feel like she could serve a lot for the plot line. I think Amy would be more of a distraction. I feel like maybe Amy is someone they could introduce either towards the end or like as a post-credit scene for this movie to kind of indicate that we will have more.
I don't know if you've seen it, but I see clips all the time. I've watched a few episodes. It's really funny. Have you ever seen Sonic Boom?
Sonic Boom. Was that the one where Knuckles was bigger and Sonic had a scarf? No, I've never seen it, but I've seen like that it's bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad. That's what you're telling me? It's not bad?
Yeah, it is not bad. It is a really funny show. It is a really funny cartoon. Like, I'll show you some clips of it. Maybe I can move it to the clips. Just Sonic Boom funny moments or something like that. Like, I'll look it up right now. But see, I was thinking that they could bring Amy's personality into it, because like in the video game, she's just kind of like a stalker type deal.
Yeah.
But I think they could bring her in this one. But look, this is, I know we're this is not part of it, but look, Sonic Boom is really, really funny.
Tired, huh? Not me. I slept like a baby last night. No, really. An abandoned crib washed up on the beach.
Hey, this wall tastes like dirt.
I don't know if this is edited.
What?
Awkward? Awkward.
I knew TV was just a big conspiracy to control everyone's minds. I'm not talking to you. You keep watching.
I can't be swimming around with a bunch of 5-year-olds. They can be so cruel when they sense weakness. That's why on the first day, you have to beat up the biggest one in the yard.
Knuckles, that's prison.
Only if you let it be.
What?
Not a nerve for somebody who lives in my basement.
He's pretending to be Sonic again.
Well, I'm not gonna be Amy this time.
Feed it a chili dog. Everyone loves chili dogs.
I don't think he can eat solid food.
Well, then put it in the blender. Well, if you say so. The chili dog, not the baby!
It's so stupid.
Try this video game. You run, roll, and collect rings as fast as you can.
Ah, that sounds terrible. We pretty much bend it to the nearest tyrant who wants to enslave us.
Knuckles.
And I think it did terribly because people didn't know how funny it was. Because a lot of people are based off the video game. That was terrible. Because Sonic Boom had a very glitchy
I bake
video
up
game.
a batch of my famous cookies and put them on the windowsill. Sonic will smell them and come to steal one, but he won't know that they're laced with poison.
Nobody gets hurt.
Jesus.
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
This is just ridiculous. Everyone knows when the robo-apocalypse arrives, it's the can openers that will transmit signals.
The scientific term is he got hit in the head by too many horseshoes. Television.
What?
There's just something about unpaid labor that makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
But in all that time, the plants have never given us anything except oxygen.
And nutrition.
What in the world is going on?
This is out of context.
Meme. Approved. LOL. Lightning phobia pile.
You're being chased by a giant sock puppet.
He's a waif.
But yeah, there's a lot funnier moments like the which one was it, like the whole Knuckles is a feminist type of deal, which is really funny. There's one where Sonic gets pulled over by a cop and he's like, oh, I don't know if like the judge will accept, gotta go fast as a medical condition. So it's really funny. Oh, here it goes.
What is that?
Mom, do we have more gum?
There's a lot more golden gems in it.
It all comes down to this one penalty kick. Can the young woman break the glass ceiling and prove once and for all that a female can be just as good an athlete as a male?
You know, Amy, anytime someone calls attention to the breaking of gender rules, it ultimately undermines the concept of gender equality by implying that this is an exception and not the status quo. What? Just because I'm a meathead doesn't mean I'm not a feminist.
What the world?
Like, I've never seen it. Yeah, I usually just watch a whole bunch of clips because it's really so funny. I think there was one where like it was making a reference to Willow, like in Stephen King. It was like a person like, oh, I'm gonna show you my fan fiction, Sonic, and he's like, oh God, no. He's like, oh, I can't show you this one. Oh no, I definitely can't show you this one. It's really funny, and I really like Amy in that show because like she has like more of a personality. So I was thinking they could incorporate that. Sorry guys for the whole derail, but
Yeah, I could tell Levi really wants me to watch Sonic Boom. If you can't tell.
It's really it's really good. It's really funny. I think you'll definitely find some hidden gems in there, hidden jokes. But all right, yeah, a lot of great Sonic content. It makes me happy to be a Sonic fan and have all this
Hmm.
coming out. You have any final thoughts, John?
No, not really. I'm just excited for this movie, dude. This movie looks really good.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
excited for it. Um, and I am probably gonna be checking it out in theaters either like the day of or that weekend of because this one I'm actually really excited for.
oh yeah, it looks super good, bro.
It does
Just
look
almost
good.
say
Visually, it looks good too.
just the nightlife. The nightlife takes me back to Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah,
Like it
and it's one
looks
of those
so
rare
good.
movies. I feel like it's just gonna keep getting better with every sequel so far. So I really hope that that energy continues.
I know we're saying that like, it might get a little bit convoluted, but I
Hmm.
think probably the next best character they could bring that maybe like people would come and see is probably Silver.
Probably. I think if they keep the story, I don't know, because he has to do a time travel, right? So I think if they keep
Yeah.
the story a little concisive, then possibly it could work.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I feel like if they just kind of keep it with what they have now, I feel like they can have another really good movie, especially if it has to deal with the Sonic Adventure 2 plot line because I know right now it doesn't seem like they're taking the end of the world and they have to join forces kind of route right now.
Yeah.
But if they do have to all come together once again, then I think that would be a pretty good movie too.
Because I know 2001 Sonic sucked. It's like notoriously sucked.
Hmm.
Sonic, a girl gives life to Sonic by kissing him.
Yeah,
So they would really need to rework that one up. But Silver himself is a really cool, like it's basically Trunks. Like
yeah, he's a cool
that's what,
concept character. Yeah,
yeah. So they gotta figure some way to implement implement him into it. But yeah, I think Silver, and then if they don't show it in this one, at least make Mecha Sonic probably the big bad next time.
yeah, I would love to see Mecha Sonic. Mecha Sonic is probably my favorite, besides Shadow. Because I remember there's like this anime that came out uh with with Mecha Sonic versus Sonic. I can't remember the exact year it came out, but it has to have been like the early 2000s, and it was like a movie, and that was probably one of my favorite movies for a long time from Sonic that had came out for a while. And I feel like that storyline could actually work pretty well with how they've gone with the route they have with Eggman. So I feel like that one could really, really work, and I hope that that is something that can be done in the future because that one I think would be really fun.
Yeah, I don't think there's another villain besides Eggman and Metal Sonic that I can think of. Maybe like the Chaos, but he doesn't really speak or anything. He's just a being.
Yeah,
But
but I think if they keep it small, I think that they can still continue to make good movies.
yeah, but all right. You have any more final thoughts, John?
No, I think that's it, man.
All right. Well, guys, it's officially the year Shadow. Let us know what you're looking forward to. Let us know how you thought about the Sonic 3 trailer. It looks phenomenal. Like, shit.
Hmm.
um, anyways, make sure to like and subscribe. All in all, stay crunchy.